Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. It is Tuesday, August 17th? 17th, 2010? I think that's right. I wanted to come and update you guys after my lovely video yesterday. It was purely dumb luck that I caught that on camera. I was drinking my protein shake, and I know what happened is I simply drank it too fast. I've had Coffee Mate since week 2, and I've had peanut butter since week 3, and I've had no problems with any of that. So I have a hard time imagining that all of a sudden, like, I have an instant problem with it. Um, in fact, I was eating peanut butter just on regular, like on low fat crackers week 3. So, I don't think it's the peanut butter, and I don't think it's the Coffee Mate. And I might be wrong, but I've had the Coffee Mate in protein shakes before with no problems. I know I drank the bottom half of it really fast, probably within like 5 minutes. I drank like a whole half of the thing. I was working and I got the first half down just sipping, and then my dog wanted to go outside, so I decided, well, I'll go take him outside. And the door to the backyard is basically right off our kitchen, so I just thought, well, I'll just take my cup back with me and finish that and get it, put in the sink and in the dishwasher and whatever. But so I drank the last half of it really fast, and when I was done with it, I came in here and I thought, well, it's time. I'll just go ahead and do my week 7 video while I have a couple of minutes to spare. And as soon as I hit record, it's almost the instant that like kind of hit me that, ooh, I don't feel too good. So it was just kind of dumb luck that I caught it on video, but I guess in a way it's good because anybody who's curious about it can kind of see that, like, you don't like immediately die or anything like that. Like, I was very, very mortified to have dumping, and I knew it would happen eventually. I think it's inevitable after this surgery, unless you just simply don't dump, and then I guess you're lucky or you're not, depending on how you look at it. Um, but anyway, I wanted to just say thank you for all the comments and all that, and let everybody know that I survived, and just yesterday was a bad day for me. Um, so I dumped in the morning, as you guys know, and then I felt so horrible. I think the dumping lasted like 45 minutes to an hour, roughly. I think it took about an hour for the whole, like, all of my nausea to go away. Um, I was left with a residual, very strong headache, and I felt extremely fatigued, like I had run a marathon or something. Like, I struggled all afternoon to stay awake and get through the day. But as soon as I did, I went straight to bed at 4 o'clock, and I crashed, and I didn't get up until 7. Like, I slept straight through, and that's what I needed to do. I felt a lot better after I did that, but. Um, so I missed my gym time yesterday because I slept through it, but I guess sometimes your body just, wins, and you have to let it recover or whatever it needs to do. Um, so that's all that about dumping. It wasn't fun. I don't recommend doing it, but I do want to say I'm like 100% positive that the dumping happened because I drank my protein too fast. Like, I just know that I did. Um, I know some people said, oh, it was probably the Coffee Mate. Well, I've been drinking Coffee Mate since week 2, and I've had no problems with it. Some people said, oh, it's for sure the peanut butter. Not the peanut butter either, because I've been eating just straight up peanut butter on crackers since week 3. So I really don't think it's any of these things. I think it's just that I went too fast. And then, to top it off, like, I felt crappy anyway, and I waited. I just didn't feel well for most of the morning, so I waited later in the afternoon. I didn't take my lunch till like 2 o'clock. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to, be really careful with eating lunch. And seriously, I got my lunch stuck. Um, so I didn't even get to eat because I spent my whole lunch hour in pain from getting a piece of food stuck down trying to get into my pouch, which totally sucks if anybody has done that before. That's not comfortable either. And then, for whatever reason, I don't know. It was just a bad eating day all around yesterday. And I couldn't even get water in yesterday afternoon. Like after lunch, I thought, well, I'm just going to focus on drinking water because I felt dehydrated. And water was getting stuck. So I got the stuck feeling not once but twice yesterday, which was just, it blew. It totally blew. Um, so last night I went to bed after work, and then I got up and showered and decided to do some really light dinner, like really soft stuff, and that went down fine. And I stayed up later and focused on getting some fluids in, and that was probably very wise of me because even today I just know I didn't get enough fluid in yesterday. So today's main goal is lots and lots of water because I feel like I need it so desperately. Um, so beyond that, I wanted to take a minute and comment a little bit about the whole lack of weigh-in yesterday. So over the weekend, I had some family here, and I told you guys Friday my mom was coming and was going to weigh at her doctor's office Friday morning and then weigh here. Well, my scale is like 11 pounds different than her doctor and 11 pounds different than her scale at home. Um, it weighs my husband 10 pounds lighter than our primary care doctor. It weighs my brothers both lighter. It weighs my sister-in-law lighter, but it all varies. Some of them it's weighing only a couple pounds off. Some of it's weighing like 10 or 11 or 12 off. And I think part of it has to do with overall size. Like the lighter people, it seems to be closer to accurate. The heavier people, it's farther off. So that doesn't bode very well for me, considering I'm the biggest of the bunch. So maybe my scale is off by a huge amount. So what I did is I had an old scale in my basement, and yesterday I pulled it out and I pulled it upstairs. And oh, did it cut me off? I don't know if it cut me off. No, it looks like it's gone. Okay. Sorry, I had something pop up on my screen. So it's one of those old kind that has the dial that goes whoosh, around and around or whatever. And it weighed me 355. I actually think that that's probably pretty damn close to right. The thing that I'm concerned about is that the scale's technically supposed to go to 350, but obviously the dial will go past that. So when I got on, 355 is where it went. 355 is what I thought I was, like week 5, I think, a couple weeks ago. So that was like a total loss of like 64 pounds, I think, which I think is very probable that that is correct. So I can't decide what to do. I can't decide if I should just hang on and wait and keep weighing on the little dial scale for another week or so and see what happens with it. Like if it's going down and all of that kind of stuff. Or if I should buy a new scale. Some people said, with buying scales, you get what you pay for kind of deal. And I have found one that seems like it would weigh pretty well. And it's, relatively expensive. And I don't want to go through this again, like once I get another scale, I want to know that it's right. And I want to know that I can just trust it and not be going through this same ordeal with I get on and off and it weighs me 12 pounds different, within 30 seconds, I get on it and I get off and I get right back on and it tells me I'm 12 pounds lighter. And then I get right back on and it tells me I'm 14 pounds heavier. It's nowhere near the same, and that's just sucky. So I'm just trying to decide what to do. Do I want to spend this money on buying a professional grade scale, I guess, or do I want to just hold off and see if my dial scale will keep going down? And if it keeps going down, then I think that one would be pretty accurate. I had my family weigh on that scale too, and everybody said, "Oh, this is really close. This one's really close, within like a pound, maybe two. It's really close." So if it's within a pound or two, then I think I can trust that, you know. So for now, I think my plan is I'm just going to hold off another week and see what there is to see. So as of yesterday, I was 355 on that scale, which is a total loss of like 64 point, I don't know, whatever, point. I don't care about points anymore. 64 pounds, basically. And based on the way my clothes fit, I would believe that's got to be close to right, because I'm wearing, like, the t-shirt I have on right now, I couldn't even wear pre-op, and now I can wear it, and it's, you know, it fits like a normal t-shirt. Over the weekend when my family was here, I had on a pair of shorts that I couldn't wear pre-op. I literally couldn't get them pulled up, and now they fit and they're somewhat baggy. Let's see what else. I had on a shirt that I wore pre-op that it's kind of, girls probably know what I'm talking about when I say it's kind of like tighter through the bust, and then it's real, like, kind of flares out like an empire waist, so it's loose over your belly and kind of concealing the belly. Well, my sister-in-law was like, you're gonna need to throw that shirt away. And I was like, excuse me? And she's like, yeah, it's way big on you, like everywhere big on you. And I was like, oh. And I think I'm just having a hard time even noticing, like, that some of my clothes are too big to wear, you know. So I would say I'm, you know, down a pound, or a pound, probably 2 sizes, really, which is nice. I talked to Crazy K yesterday, Kelly, and I think she helped me a little bit and said, you know, mentioned, like, maybe just tell people how many sizes I'm down when they ask me how much weight I've lost, instead of just telling them pounds, because, you know, as of right now, I'm having a hard time with knowing how many pounds I'm down, and that's bothering me because of people keep asking me how much weight I've lost. So I think that's a pretty good suggestion, and I may try doing that. I think I don't have a lot of clothes. I'm like kind of in between sizes right now. So I don't have a lot of clothes that really fit well. They're either too loose or too tight. So I'm just hoping to hold off until I get to that lower size, and I can just wear those. And when I get to that lower size, that'll be 3 sizes down for me. So I'm kind of like 2.5, really, if you want to be technical about it. But so I don't know. Excuse me. That's really all I have to talk about today. I mean, yesterday obviously was not fun, and I don't care to repeat it anytime soon. And the scale is just freaking pissing me off, really, really bad. Hopefully the little dial scale will be the answer and weigh accurately, and I don't know. What else? I guess that's it. I keep thinking there's something else I was wanting to tell you guys, but obviously not. I did take my measurements, and I don't remember if I told everybody. I should probably go back and look at that. Basically, I was like 17.5 inches lost total throughout my body, which is quite a bit of inches, I would say. So anyway, I'm going to refocus again. I think that's going to be the moral of the story, is refocusing, refocusing, refocusing all the time. So tonight is going to now be gym night. It should have been anyway, but I'm definitely going to make sure I get there tonight, no matter what. And then, excuse me, focus on getting water in today. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a good day. Thanks for all the comments yesterday and every other day, and take care. Goodbye.